everybody, my name is Kita, and today we are going to be playing Black Book. So, okay. Um, I feel like I haven't streamed forever. Last we left off, we had a bit of a moment, went back to our husband's grave, and basically our character is missing him a lot. I just hope that her opening this black book doesn't come back to bite her, but it probably will, because when you deal with demons, bad things usually happen. Yeah. Also, I apologize, guys. Next week, I am not going to be here for most of the week. I will be streaming Friday, and I don't really have time to do anything else that week. I'm just out of town, and I don't have a lot of time in my schedule next week. It is unfortunate. I'm going to hate that, but I have to do it. Also, this feels like we're halfway. I'm not certain, but it feels like it. And I've started to make a list of games. You probably won't be able to see it because of the lighting, but I've made a list of games to put on a poll whenever we get close to finishing either Black Book or Pathfinder. Probably Black Book. Pathfinder's a really big game. So to make a poll on Twitter for which game I should play next, and it's going to be this big, long poll. So hopefully people will vote for that. I have a few I'm willing to play. I'm willing and excited to play all of them, but there are a few I'm like really start wanting to get into, and I hope they make it. Let's go ahead and get into this. If I remember correctly, we're going to be in a wedding, and I'm pretty sure that silhouette was the doctor. It's weird that I think the doctor's a traitor who actually knows a lot about the supernatural. Okay, let me see my shorts. Meaningless job, meaningless job. Yeah. Resistance to status effect ward, +2 waste. Okay. So we're gonna do meaningless job for him. We're gonna do meaningless job for this guy. So that way we get rid of what I believe to be the most hurtful. Actually, let me turn the music up. I feel like the music's really low for some reason. Oh, it's 50. There we go. Seems really quiet. Okay. Turn again. Okay. We have 2 visitors. Oh!
God bless.
Nikolai.
Grigor Yevlampovich, Vasilisa.
Why is your face covered?
Why, isn't that groom with his bride?
So, you're keeping your word, Nikolai?
I love
told
Nikolai.
you I needed a bride, and with help from you and God, here we are.
The wedding is close. I see you've covered yourselves, as is tradition.
Oh?
Yes, we needed to have this wedding as soon as possible, so that the Bonix wouldn't drag me back. I understand you have a lot to think about. Vasya, weddings are the least of your worries, but if you can't do it, no one can. You were the matchmaker for me and Nikolai, so you should stand as matchmaker by my side at the wedding.
Oh, I would be honored.
I have no time to give a dowry at a bachelorette party.
That's Elisa.
Right. The week has passed. The dowry appeared at my house, and what I lacked, the girls from my village helped out with.
The main thing is you being my matchmaker.
I can't. I have other business.
That's Elisa. You can stop for a party.
It's all right, Vasya. You can go. We have some time. And when the wedding passes, a solution to a problem might reveal itself.
Yeah, go with the flow. Listen to your grandpa.
You too, old Igor, come. You'll be our master of ceremonies.
What an honor. To what do I owe the pleasure, huh?
Well, you taught Vasilisa and helped with the items for the bride.
That's right. Well, you see, Vasya, how can you say no?
Who did you ask to be your best man?
Petka, the accordion player. He's an old friend of
Oh
mine.
no, not Fedka.
Fitchka? What curse can he help you with? How can we attend such a wedding, Grandpa?
Stop it, Vasya. Fedka will manage. He's a jester, but he can. Besides, we'll be there. We'll help with the evil spirits and Khaldoons.
All right, but Fitchka needs looking after, so he won't curse the wedding himself.
Thank you, Vasilisa. I brought a gift for you. I think you'll like it, and it should prove useful.
We didn't come only because of the invitation. We need a nowhere's help. My future mother-in-law hired brewers to make beer.
Oh no, her real mom. Sorry, I was like, the demon hired a brewer?
But they quit halfway through. They say demons chased them away. They're beside themselves with fear.
We decided not to approach these demons without you. Maybe it's Bannik's trying to interfere with the wedding.
Probably.
You made a wise choice.
Is the bride side brewing beer?
We decided both sides will brew. The villagers are close to each other.
In Pakcha, where my mother lives, there are some skilled brewers. We hired them. Father is long gone, after all.
What are they saying about Chorts?
Some shadows are being noisy, turning over tubs and whatnot.
See, they're brewing the beer by the river, so I thought that the Aptericha might reveal herself.
When's the wedding day?
Everyone is invited the day after tomorrow. First is the wedding day, and the next day we're going for a ceremony. Not everything is by the book, but you know how it is.
Wedding. A wedding is one of the transition cycle rites, symbolizing a person's temporary death, passage through the world of the dead, and rebirth. For this reason, weddings were carried out in the same time frames as were funerals and labor rituals. The girl received the status of bride 3 days after the matchmaking, the day where her parents agreed on a wedding date and dowry size. Before the wedding feast, she was forbidden to go out, and if guests came, she hid herself in the woman's corner, a place behind the stove. On the 3rd day, she performed ritual crying to say goodbye to her house. On the 7th and 12th day, she repeated the ritual, saying goodbye to her homestead and village respectively. 3 days before the wedding feast, she bid farewell to her friends and the world in general. During the feast, she was not allowed to eat, drink, or uncover her face. That sounds stupid. You don't get to partake in the feast? Thus, the bride returned to the world of the living only on the 40th day after the matchmaking following her wedding night. Okay. Alright. I don't care for that, but okay.
All right, I'll help you. After all, the ceremony is incomplete without beer, and you have your whole life ahead of you.
Well, come the day after tomorrow then, if I'm the master of ceremonies.
See you soon. Lord be with you.
Alright. Last visitor. It's the doctor. I
Greetings.
knew.
God bless.
I knew it was you.
God bless. What brings you here, Your Honor? The stove flap is over there, to your right.
I freaking recognized the silhouette of that hair anywhere.
Alexander looks around, perplexed.
Grandpa, he's not here about that. He doesn't know these things either. And the matchmakers come without a groom.
Hello, Vasilisa. I was in the area for business and decided to drop in. I mean, I think you'll also be interested in this case I have. They talk about you and your grandfather quite often. You remember that fired short that tortured the girl in Logovo? There's a similar case in the village near Pakcha. It's called Severная Settlement.
That's where I'm going to track this chort. So, Severne settlement? You start treating them with your methods. Perhaps I'll drop by.
Thank you. Till we meet again.
Hold on. Fancy some tea? Help me move the table first, would you?
Table? No time. My patients are waiting.
Alexander hurriedly leaves your izba.
Stop trying to set her up with people. You know she's chasing down her dead fiance. Okay, let's look at our black book. I don't remember... Okay. I don't remember what my setup was. Curse. Okay. Doesn't seem bad. We did get new cards, because we unlocked a seal last time. No, I don't need coin. Damage on gaining defense. For the other person? 12 or 6 to all. Keep. Defense does not vanish on turn end. Oh. That's interesting. I don't think I need any of that, though. Alright. Near Kolva. This dusty road winds along the Kolva. I'm going to take Nikolay just because... There it goes. Where... Oh, is he not an option? Oh, I guess the game glitched. I'll take Proshka then. I love my cat. My wind spirit cat.
It's getting dark. You keep the black book ready. Khaldoons often put their chorts by the roads, as you have already witnessed several times. Soon, you notice someone's burning eyes under the roots of an old fir tree.
Let's go. Okay. That. I already have 7 defense, so I don't really need to... Oh, that's well-versed. Shit. I'll hold off on that, I guess. We'll curse this one. That one. Oh, I did have this. Okay. Alright, we should kill that one. Oh my gosh, Proshka's floating! This is the first time I've used Proshka since he... transformed, leveled up. I don't know what you want to call it. Had an epiphany. Hey. He's just gonna straight up damage me. Positive status effects. Nice. That. See which of the positives it takes off. Got a lot of buffs. Which one are we taking? Okay. Eternal one, which is smart. Should be more than enough to take care of that. Nope, we don't need sin. We're trying to go for a sinless play. Healing herbs restore 7. That's not bad. For every idle chort. Yes. Double down on. I always have idle shorts. positive. This road is close to the forest. I should keep an eye out.
Among the treetops, you notice a silent giant. His figure towers over the trees and sheds a dark shadow on the frozen road.
Is that normal? Should I be concerned? I always go into the face of danger.
You enter the forest and walk towards the spirit, but soon hear laughter in the distance. A whirlwind of dust emerges from the darkness. It splits into a swarm of demons.
Alright. Oh, I thought it was a shadow, so no, it's not. They're protecting it? Alright. 10 damage? Okay, I can handle that. Let's see. Inflict damage equal to status curse times 3. Okay. Burning herbs. Good. Well versed. Go with points. Give us for next turn. Come at me. Val, hi, how are you doing? How are you enjoying your day off? My day was good. I literally got to work and I was there for like an hour and a half and they were like, go home. And I'm like, okay. Because we were just that slow. My area is having basically a snowstorm and no one's going out because no one wants to get caught in it. So I'm glad they sent me home early because I really didn't want to get caught in it either. 6 damage, 9 defense. Ow. And since I got sent home so early, I was like, I have time to stream today. Let's do it. Especially since I'm not going to be able to stream as much as I'd like to next week. That's a lot of black cards. Status effect? Well, that's nice. I'm glad they actually take that into consideration. That one. Okay. Northern settlement. Somewhere around here is the house Alexander went to. You should be easy to find. I'm pretty sure Alexander's a traitor. I'm pretty sure we're walking straight into a trap. Yeah, I
You
used to work
find
in...
the Izba Alexander told you about without any difficulties, and question the locals. As it turns out, the husband of the sick woman died recently. Your acquaintance is already here.
Excuse me. I used to work in retail too. I liked my job for the most part, but they also made me come in and didn't really consider weather. The only time weather came into play was when I used to live out in the middle of Amish territory. Like, there was cornfields and nature for miles, but barely any other people. And the only time I was able to call off work due to weather was when there was literally like a flood in front of my house. Like, you couldn't drive a car on it, you would spin. There was so much water. And I took a picture, I sent it to my boss, and I was like, please don't make me come in, I can't get out of here. And she was like, it's fine, you can stay home. Okay. Herbs? I know we're in a house, but herbs.
In the corner of the Izba stands a solid Russian stove. On the whitewashed mouth, you can see black traces of soot. It's difficult to say who is to blame, a demon or a housewife's clumsiness.
Okay. Russian stove. The stove is a set of a... Oh my gosh, I can read, I swear. That's awful. That store manager should be fired. If it looks like a death scenario, they shouldn't be coming in. Russian stove. The stove is of central importance in Sheridan. It was used daily to cook and to bake milk and sour cream. It was also used to dry berries and mushrooms for winter. Even the most modern ovens and electric stoves cannot compete with a genuine Russian stove. Oh, interesting. It provided light, warmth, a place to sleep, and dry boots and clothes. In the Russian north, fireplace stoves were prevalent, built of stone without mortar. In northern Prikami, I probably mispronounced that, and I'm sorry, brick or clay stoves were common. For some time, stoves were stoked the black way, meaning they had no chimney and the smoke escaped through a special window or crack near the ceiling. In old Ladoga, stove foundations were up to 1.5 meters across. The Russian stove is a complex construction consisting of 25 elements. Children are taught how to stoke it from an early age. A stove bench is a wooden bench for lying down and sleeping. It is built between the stove and the wall, close to the ceiling. A stove was not usually stoked after midnight. It was considered impossible because of the bad backdraft it produced at night. Okay. The furniture, as well as the rest of the Izba, has fallen into disrepair. It's clear that the woman can't look after the house alone. Okay, what about these? Sounds like she deserved it. These are fish traps. Looks like her husband used to be a fisherman. Well, yeah. It doesn't take me to wonder why that manager had complaints. Here. We have Alexander, Bench, Lukebach.
You open the chest and are hit with a foul stench. Inside lie everyday items of the woman and several linen sacks. It seems they are the source of the smell.
Well, we want to see what's in the sacks.
You wince in disgust. The sacks contain horse manure, wriggling with worms. These are the gifts of a demon. To cursed people, they seem like gold and prianics.
Oh, sweet baked good. I hope not. What? Imagine eating manure. Ugh.
Bed sheets and towels. Nothing of interest. You wince in
Okay,
disgust.
same thing.
The sack.
Loot book. That person's arms are really long. Okay. Was that just a picture for me to inspect? Alright, Alexander, you got anything to say about this?
Vasilisa, it's so good that you're here.
Alexander coughs and glances at your book.
Did you examine the sick woman?
Yes. The case is indeed similar to that in the Logova village. The woman is weak, but it's not so bad as that time.
It's still early. The demon only started coming to her. What is she saying about the chort?
There was no mention of chorts. You think they're to blame? She says it's a simple fever. But the symptoms are rather strange. I thought it to be anemia and nervousness. She buried her husband not long ago.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it was stress.
It seems strange because it's not a simple sickness. She can't tell because the demon has some power over her.
What should we do?
The snake doesn't appear often in the beginning. We'll have to make it.
Snake. Some chorts take an image of a dead relative, often the husband, and come to the grieving. Such a chort flies in the sky as a fire sheaf, broom, or spindle. That's right.
If she tells me about it, it will surely come. It's late. It will try to kill us.
Right? I won't stand in your way.
Alright, I'm up for death. Let's go.
Let me be. I need to rest. The fever won't let me be.
They say you became a widow. Oh, Jesus Christ, may he rest in peace.
Yes, he died, but I'm managing.
Sometimes dead husbands come back from the afterlife. Have you heard of that?
What kind of story is that? That sort of thing never happens. Lord have mercy.
Don't try to be cunning with me. I've seen all kinds of charts, and I can sense the walking dead from a mile away.
Phew, witch! What could you know about me and my Vasya? You know nothing.
Maybe I'll be able to convince her if I pretend to be her acquaintance. So, what did her husband do?
He was a fisherman.
Perhaps he was a fisherman. Looks like it. There are fish traps in the corner. What do you mean? I know you through my godfather. He used to go fishing with your Vasily quite often.
He won't be fishing any now. He's dead, I tell you. Go away. You and your groom, let me rest.
No.
She still doesn't believe me. How can I convince her that everything's not so simple with her guest?
I mean, we saw the chest and the gifts in it. Short wouldn't touch icons or wouldn't sit on the bench. So the icon? I guess?
Look,
No.
you even have...
What a silly...
I know who is to blame for your sickness. If you want to live, you must tell
I
me.
wonder what that hint was trying to tell me.
All right, I'll tell you, but don't you tell anyone. My husband didn't die. He still visits me in the evenings. But he told me to keep quiet. People won't understand.
You hear the sound of scattering sparks. A fire chort, familiar to you, emerges from the stove, and it immediately turns into a human.
Again with your plots, witch! Don't interfere with my business.
You want to kill me? Didn't work out for you last time.
Ha! Kill? I have another purpose. You stopped me here, but I'll find other creatures.
Not so fast. You can't hide from me in my Uyest.
That may be so. That's why you will be there with my new friends. I won't be back here.
A couple of chorts appear near him, while he himself turns into a fiery whirlwind and disappears into the chimney.
We can't leave this girl alone, Vasya.
You can catch up with that chort if you don't spend time on these demons. But what will happen to the sick woman?
I mean, we can't... Ah, crap. The greater good. Crap. No, we can't abandon a sick woman. That's just not right. Crap. No, we have to stay. Shit.
You open the book and read the first Zagavar.
I don't abandon people. It's not in me. Okay, got 8, 9, 10. Let's see. Herbs. We'll save those. We'll have him do ward. Okay. Do you pop this fast? We're getting rid of that one. I hate those. If I have any defense moves on my person. I have a warder. Defense plus. Okay. Did I hurt myself? Oh, that thing died. Okay. Hit me now, you won't. You dare? Nobody touches the cat. That'll kill him. Let's just do it. Oh, it's not cursed anymore. How's that? That should be more than killer. There's a page and add. Increases curse.
You defeated the Chorts, and the woman seems to be safe now. But how many souls will this fiery snake ruin? No one knows the answer to this question. You can only continue on your way.
I'm sure we'll run into it again. The river is small, but the demonic presence here is strong. All of that cools doing.
You notice the pale heads of the drowned, looking out of the water. They are almost certainly waiting for a careless victim to drag under. Realizing they were spotted, the undead lazily hide beneath the water. You hide nearby, and the drowners soon return to their spot. You open the book and read the first Zagavar.
I'm not just gonna let them drown. There's no way. I'll take care. You're small. I just when they were bigger. Oh, you and your damn. All right. Because there's no style, I don't have to make them all. So, Val, when you say you're doing testing later, do you mean something for work, or do you mean for your 3D model? Yeah, I probably should touch my crap. Actually, I can get rid of these. Okay. Now, status effects. You. Yeah, here we go. Three times 7. Deal twice the amount of damage. Yeah. Yep. For every enemy with a status. Ooh, that's awesome. Zabolo Sinyan. Oh my gosh. It's a fair. I've heard the peddlers are coming by the village today. Yes. I will buy cards. I will buy items. I think I have a
At the
decent-
crossroads of two trade routes, you see the annual fair.
peddler.
Low prices. Come and buy some herbs and other goods I've brought for you.
Okay. If I remember right, I have something I can. I got rid of it, that's right. I could sell that. I really am not going to use it. +3. Excuse me. See, I don't understand. When it says gain +3 decomposure on Battlestar, does it mean I gain decomposure or the enemy gains decomposure? Because decomposure is not a good thing. Oh, that's not bad. Gain +2 keep. Ooh. That's not bad. This is a good item if the waste doesn't go on to me. If the waste goes on to me, it's not a good item. Sell that. Wait. I'm not getting rid of that. I feel like that's important. I think I have it. I still have it for a reason. I think I'll get rid of this one. Because honestly, this one sounds pretty. Now I have no. First torment, we don't. That's good. Defense, curse. Love this. Strengthen the stats for waste. I can't get rid of it. So as soon as I have another slot, that's probably what I'll put into there. We don't have money for anything else. We gotta go. Oh. Zabolotin's backyards. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Volume down. I just want to collect the music. I just don't know if it's copyrighted, so I can't.
You hear the lingering sounds of songs long known to you. You sit by a house and dissolve.
Brewing. Nope, that's where we're supposed to go. Pakcha Village. I need to find out exactly where the brewers put the boiling pot. I don't want to wander along the Kolva all night. Yeah.
Life goes on as usual in the sleepy Pakcha village. The peasants have returned from their work and fill the village with hearth fire glimmers shining from tall windows. The shop is still open.
Flying back up.
The peasants answer your questions with enthusiasm when they learn that you are the knower matchmaker they have heard of. According to the villagers of Pakcha, they seldom encounter wonders in their mundane life. Everyone laughs at the men who were brewing beer. Supposedly, they were so carried away with their work that they saw the devil himself.
Are they implying that they were drunk? A nowhere matchmaker, Kolduns were always invited to weddings as the best man. In our village, Kolduns were also matchmakers. One time, the parents of a groom sent their neighbor to ask for a bride's hand. He went there at midnight, taking care to walk through vegetable patches. If anyone noticed him walking over, the wedding was sure to fail. The moment anyone learned of the wedding, they put the evil eye on it. There would be a family, but no happiness in the day-to-day life. The Koldun protected the wedding from curses and the evil eye. He also knew to avoid saying too many words, and only Kolduns knew the right words. He knocked on the door and the host let him in. He sat on the bench by the door and put his mittens in the corner, even though it was summer. The girl's parents immediately took the hint and put their daughter behind the stove. The Khuldoon sat behind the table and said, "We have a ram and you have an ewe. Should we bring them together?" The parents refused, even though they were willing. They refused a second and even a third time. Then the Khuldoon realized he had not asked for permission to enter, but stepped across the main beam regardless. He walked backwards out the door, taking his mitten with him, and knocked again. The second time he did everything properly. The parents agreed and the wedding took place the next month. Okay. Interesting. I didn't... What I'm learning is, I guess, for Russian customs, there's a lot to remember for manners and things. There's a lot. Okay. Is it the merchant? Oh! Well, crap. That would have been really good. Dang it. Game tricked me.
You whisper a prayer and catch your breath.
Find
you
the brewers.
easily find the home of the peasants who brewed beer, but their izba looks empty. You look into the galbets and see a man who is putting crosses on vials and barrels. He jumps when you call out to him.
Christ almighty, what are you scaring me for? I nearly died.
I knocked, didn't you hear? I'm here about the wedding. They asked to bring beer.
We couldn't cook the beer to the end, you understand? The bride is a chort in disguise, everyone knows that. So some of them sharp-tailed visited us. We barely managed to escape. With God's help, I'll bless the ingredients. We managed to brew the mash, then added hops to the cauldron. Everything with God's words, everything proper. A pound of hops and a pound of malt. And then a demon showed up. Lord have mercy.
Tell me about the demon you saw.
Someone cursed us. That must be it. Looked like a lump of meat that kept glaring at us. So we ran. Left everything there.
Thank you
We
for
prepared part of
following
it, but we're too
Strap
scared
Season
to
Rye.
go
I
there now.
appreciate it.
So you brewed everything by the book?
Everything as it should be, with prayers and according to the recipe. First, the girls came to us from the bride's side, tried to put out the fire. Then, later, closer to the evening, a man came along. And at nightfall, it all began. The bride's cursed, so the devil showed up.
What man?
I don't know. Didn't have the chance to look at him proper.
Bet you it was a
He
doctor.
stood for some time in the distance, and then left.
Brewing location.
Did you brew by the river?
Right. Wait, you're going there now? This late? You'll be killed.
I'm a knower. I'm fine.
It's all right. I have God's word with me. The devil will have to retreat.
Well, God be with you. Go to the east of the last Isba. You won't miss it.
All right, let's go check it out. I think it's a trap. I recognize that silhouette of the bad guy. It was definitely the doctor. I would recognize the silhouette of that hairstyle anywhere. Herb?
It's quiet in the brewing area. Too quiet. You anxiously look around. Evil spirits definitely had something to do with this.
Herb. We always gotta get the herbs. Always gotta make sure. Haha!
There's some dry grass around here. It can be used for kindling. You take some dry grass.
Here's where the mash was cooked. There's still some left at the bottom.
Here is the firewood that the brewers prepared. You take some firewood.
We're gonna light this up and summon something, I bet you. Here are barrels filled with beer that's already been brewed. I think that if I'm able to chase away the evil spirits, the brewers will be able to take it. Okay. Nope, okay. I think we found everything. Yes. Outside of the obvious pot. Yeah.
This cauldron is full of partially brewed beer. You feel an evil force hiding beneath the black surface. This is where they light the fire for brewing beer.
So can we cook the thing? Oh, I don't know how to light up. I think you use grass initially, and then you put firewood on top. I think the grass is supposed to catch the fire, and then it's supposed to go onto the firewood.
You put some dry grass under the cauldron. Now it will be easier to light the fire. You add some firewood. Now you can light the fire. You light the fire and take a step back.
Did we cook it?
A spirit shows itself above the cauldron for a moment, but it soon disappears beneath the oily froth of the beer. The fire is extinguished by the spilled beer. Could a larger fire expel the chort?
A larger fire? How do we make a larger fire?
There's some dry grass around here. It can be used for kindling.
Okay, I guess I can't. What else can we put in there to... Oh, can we...
Here is the fire.
The only thing we haven't done...
You take a greater amount of firewood.
I don't think we can get anything from...
There's some dry grass around here. It can be used.
I guess I still have some. What is that? Oh, it's a tree. Okay.
This is where they light the fire for brewing beer.
Add some
You
more
add
firewood?
even more firewood. Now the fire will burn. You light the fire and take a step back.
Okay. Now will it work? Oh. Well, aren't you pretty? Beer curse. Okay. Flesh armor. Alright. Keep. Defense. Does not vanish on turn end. Duration eternal. Immunity to waste. How the hell are we supposed to... Oh, we have to dispel it. That's right. Do I have a... Nope, I don't have it yet. Okay. Actually, now would be the time to hurt it. Curse it. That's not gonna do anything yet. But did it get rid of curse? Oh, it was only for a turn, I suppose. After each use increases. Waste by 2. Waste 6. Okay, great. And it's immune to waste. Great. Alright, it's just taking up space then. Crap. I'll just use this card since it's not gonna work. I need my card that's gonna get rid of the bonuses. No. Removes negative status effects. I'll use that on myself. Oh, decomposure. Screw you. Alright. Not cursed. Man, Okay, I'm gonna save... I'm gonna do this. This. Okay. That's not gonna do anything. It's not. Yep. Thank you for that. Appreciated. Purse. That. Okay. And I think that's gonna go off before that does. So... yeah. Which is unfortunate. At least we got rid of the decomposure. And it's back. Love that, love that. There it is. It's positive effect. Okay, let's get rid of the waste. It's my burning herbs. Okay. Okay, we got rid of the... I don't know if we can get rid of the immunity, but we got rid of the defense keeps over time thing. Okay. Immune to waste. Removes negative status effect. Oh, we have so much stuff. There's a freaking scroll for it. Okay. I don't want to get rid of... Okay, is there something that lets me get rid of decomposure? Ailment, suppressed, ward, regeneration, poison, base, damage absorption. Eliminate enemy defense. Curse. Removes one harmful status effect. Tab. Hopefully it gets rid of decomposure. Yes. Okay. There's no use for you. It doesn't look like this thing attacks ever. I'm just gonna use my waste. Okay. Because all my waste cards are useless. This guy's immune to it. Wish I would have known that going into this. Okay, we don't have decomposure, which is nice. Because it doesn't attack. And it's gonna put decomposure on me. Again, which sucks, but... Okay, let's see if we can get rid of the immunity. I don't know that we can, but it'll at least do a couple points of damage. Verse. Well versed. Okay. We'll do this. Fuck you. And now I have both. That's great. I'll go ahead and use regen on myself. Okay. It'll curse it more, which isn't really going to do a lot, because it does more status stuff than it does anything else, but... Ow. How'd you get waste on yourself? You're immune. Oh, it got rid of the immunity! Awesome. Beware. I'm about to hit you with everything I got. Okay. So, that waste is gonna eat me alive if I let it keep happening. I only have one more Peter Cross, though. I just have to take that damage. That gets rid of that. Ow. Points of damage, that's pretty nice. Oh, I hate you. Okay, we really need to get rid of that waste. Yeah, anything that heals me at this point would be great. Okay. We're gonna have to get rid of the waste. Have to. It'll be negated by the regen at this point. I can just use regen again. Negate it. Or I could just do that. All right. That is gonna kill me if I don't do something about it. I'm gonna do this. And do bless. And that. Seven more points. Fucking hell. Ah, shit. Okay, I need to do math. So it's gonna do 25 points of damage to me. Alright. I think I'll be okay. I'm just gonna increase my health just like a little bit. Just in case. Actually, I think I could just do this. Nope. Okay. Oh, it died. Waste. It had waste. I think I'll look at this one.
The curse falls to the ground as a repulsive ball of foul-smelling wool. This chort was created by a Khaldun, but who would wish harm upon Nikolai? You send the brewers for the intact beer barrels and return to the Izba.
Later, I called some men from Bakcha after I chased away the chort. They took the barrels with the cooked beer. Everything that was left in the cauldron was gone.
Ah, so much good beer wasted.
Looks like some Khaldun got involved.
Looks like it. Well, they're lucky to have you as a matchmaker.
Oh, well, thank you.
You also keep your eyes peeled around Nikolai. Who knows?
I will. Many Khalduns like to ruin weddings. You know how it is.
Yes, and the guests are helpless. If you ruin a wedding, you can ruin the entire lives of the newlyweds.
That's all right. Just be attentive. You will protect them.
Right. I shouldn't expect any help from Fetka.
We'll manage even without Fetka. All right, we need to go.
Okay. We will send that one. And we will send that one. Alright. Did I level up yet? No, not quite. Ah. I need a level up. I need that extra equipment slot. I also need to go get more items. Because I am out of my big Healy items and I am out of my waste counter items. If only I had an item that made me immune to waste, I would be thrilled. Okay, let's see here. Alright. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. Put that one in. And there was another one this one. I'll get rid of that one and put this one in. Well-versed ward's another good one. Don't want to get rid of that one first. Key type. It must have some kind of word, right? For this one? No? Really? No? No word? Huh. Okay, I guess I'll try to get rid of the one key for this and I'll put the scroll in and hopefully it doesn't mess us up too much. Oh, and weakness. Weakness is good. Crap. Crap. I really like the burning herbs one. I think that's a good one to have. No, because I like the well-versed bless, because you can just increase that. Maybe I'll get rid of this one. Like, an full enemy attack's good to have, but it doesn't increase damage with the number of blacks you play, so it's not the most helpful. So let's see how that'll work for us. Hello.
God bless Vasilisa Fyodorovna.
God bless.
Bride sent for you. She doesn't let anyone touch the banya. Says you're the only one who can.
That's right. Tell her I'll be there soon. Get the decorations ready.
All right, I'm going.
And I will go to the
Aye.
Nikolaevs to help prepare their procession. I'll be with the guests this evening. Be on the lookout. Don't forget about demons while you're looking out for coldoons. Who knows who's mixed up into this?
I still think it's the doctor.
All right, Grandpa.
I think he was throwing us for a loop. Hello, welcome to my witch hut.
Greetings, Vasilisa Fyodorovna.
Money.
I've fallen ill. Have fever of sorts. Look, my arms are all withered. The day's near when I won't be able to hold a plow.
What did you expect? Weren't you the one last year who got drunk, climbed the Church of the Trinity, and knocked down a bell from there? Eh?
Oh.
Yes, Yegor Yevlampovich. It was I. I come to you for repentance. Vasilisa Fyodorovna, heal me, please.
Should we? I mean, obviously we probably should. I mean, withered arms is a little extreme for knocking down a bell. But he also kind of brought it upon himself. He got drunk and climbed up a church. Like, that's really hard to do. You need some confidence and some strife to do that. But I'm a bleeding heart, so I'm gonna help him.
All right. I'll do something about it. One doesn't deserve to die because of this. Here, sit by the stove.
You whisper several healing Zagavers, and the visitor feels better.
Oh, thank you, mistress. I won't squander this chance.
Just don't go knocking down any more bells off of churches, okay? Alright. So we're all ready to head out again. Okay. I'm gonna go on like a 3-minute break for a bio break. So if you need snacks, go to the bathroom, get a drink, now's the time to do it. I will be playing an ad during the break, but you won't miss anything. It'll just be an ad playing during the break. Alright. Let's see here. Hi guys, I was just about to go for a bio break, and right before I got out of my chair, I saw everybody. Hi everybody! Thank you so much for the raid, Spidey. That was some timing. How's everybody doing? How was the rest of the stream? I'm so sorry, guys. I literally was just about to go on break, and I ran an ad, and then you guys popped in, and I was like, oh, crap. It's good, it's good. We just fought well, I don't know how to explain it. We fought a ball of beer, basically. But we're playing some Black Book, and it's a little spooky. It's not too terrifying, but it's based off of Russian folklore, which is really cool, because apparently Russians had a lot of requirements for when you were doing ceremonies and things. But it's very interesting. I guess I'll try to power through for a little bit since everyone just came in. No, it was just really funny. I was like, okay, guys, we're gonna go on a bio break, and I switched my screen over to be right back, and I was about to get out of my chair, and suddenly it was my notifications was like Spidey's rating, and I was like, ah, crap, I gotta sit down and say hello. So it's okay. I'll keep going for a few more minutes, and then I have to take a break. Are you guys sure? I feel really rude doing that. Oh, thank you for following. Oh my god, how do I say that? Ilthrian? Oh, bye, Spidey. Are you leaving? Bunny? Okay. Thank you for the follow, Bunny. I appreciate that. Okay, we're gonna go on about a 3-minute break then, because for a bio break or a drink break, whatever everybody needs. And I'll be right back. Alright. And I'm back. Oh! Bye, Troglid. Oh my god. Troglidtef? I was almost gonna say troglodyte. Have a good one. Alright. We were gonna set out. So basically where we are right now, just to recap for people that just came in, we are the best lady, what is that? Bridesmaid, basically, for a demon wedding. And we're trying to make sure that nobody curses the wedding. Because so far someone has tried to. They cursed the beer, and it was this big, multi-eyed ball of waste, and it was bad. Bride's courtyard. Some lamenting should be done before the bride's banya ritual. It's also proper to decorate the banya with ribbons and birch branches. And of course, we're taking my companion Proshka, who is our cat. I refuse to really take anybody else unless the story makes me. Also, I guess in Russian...
Thank you for coming, Vasya. I've been crying the whole night. I have no strength left.
That's how it is. If you want a good marriage, you have to wail a bit.
Oh yeah, so I guess in Russian culture, when a woman was getting married, it was supposed to also be like she was dying. She was supposed to cry literally all night before she got married, as a way of saying goodbye to her family, because she was getting married off. And they also cover their faces, and she's not supposed to really see anybody except her bridesmaid. Sorry, maid of honor. There we go.
I know. But it's not that simple. I won't miss the Abderiha much.
And that's why her face is covered. This is our bride.
This way you'll get a taste of grief and cry, but your marriage life will be sweet.
Yes, we need to go to the banya soon. Decorate it properly. No one knows these rituals better than you.
All right, go cry about your hair. You can comment without me.
I will leave you a red ribbon.
No need, I'll manage.
Thank you, Vasya. I'll go then.
Well, to decorate it properly, I need to place birches along the path and tie ribbons around the banya. Time to get to work.
Alright. Oh, the flowers are so pretty. Okay, let's see. Oh, herb. We always gotta check for herbs. They're always hiding. Herb. Herb. But you learn a lot about, like, old-time Russian culture. It's
Here
really
are the
interesting.
decorations for the banya. Satin ribbons of different colors. You take the ribbons from the chest. Some birch branches lie here.
It turned out pretty beautiful. It will also keep the bride safe. I don't think there's anything over here. Banya, birch trees. Just want to make sure, because sometimes the game hides stuff when it has an open layout like this. For instance, anything over here? Nope, okay. Banya.
The old banya reminds you of the Abdiricha. You chase away these gloomy thoughts. There's no need to go beneath the bench here. You're just decorating the walls. You are thinking about what color to decorate the banya.
I mean, red. Okay, that barrel wasn't there before. You in there, Snake?
The barrel jumps from side to side and sways as if it were alive. A small boy is sitting in the barrel. He clutches a flute in his hands and blows it with all his might.
Well, witch, today Petchka the witch hunter will expel you from this wedding.
Oh, honey. Oh, that's right. We're also playing a witch.
Witch hunter? Stop blowing the flute. I'm here to help the bride.
Right, as if I'd believe ya.
The boy starts to torture his flute in a severe manner.
If he doesn't stop playing, my head will explode. I can bring him around, and the Khaldoons can help too. What was it that the bride and groom appointed me?
Matchmaker.
I did the matchmaking of the bride from the Bannock. You think I saved her to curse her wedding?
All right, I believe you. I heard that the Khaldoons curse weddings. I'm here to protect it.
A Khaldoon is another word, is a Russian word for sorcerer. So a witch, a wizard, things like that.
What have you heard about Khaldoons?
Do Khaldoons fight each other? One invites
Yes.
a Khaldoon over, and he turns out to be weak, like you.
Excuse you? Them's fighting words.
What are you whispering there?
Nothing. So then comes another Khaldoon, a powerful one, and curses everything he sees, the wedding and the first Khaldoon.
Wedding protection. The border between worlds is opened during a wedding, and so it becomes important to protect the wedding from curses and the evil eye. This was the task of the Khaldoon, who often served as the groom's best man. He protected the wedding cortege on its way to and from the village and prevented the interference of any evil Khaldoons. The rite concluded on the second day of feasting. During it, men usually acted out a mock christening and a mock wedding. So, kind of like a bachelor's party.
Have you heard about Bannocks here?
I have. They grabbed and the bride lived with them, they say.
What?
Is she an evil spirit too?
No, she was rescued.
So, a powerful Khaldoon helped her.
Me? Little brat?
Yes, I went with the groom.
You wouldn't manage without a groom, I bet.
I will fight you, child. Yeah. Punch in Vasilisa.
So, you think I can't manage? Will you help me to guard this wedding?
I can. Together, we can do it for sure. Defeat the Khaldoons.
Alright.
It's time for me to lead the bride to the banya.
I'll look after you, witch. Let's deal with it peacefully, alright?
After the preparations are made, it's time to accompany the bride to the banya. A crowd of people has gathered to watch the ritual. Everyone wants to hear the wailings of old and have a look at the decorations. You sweep the road in front of the bride so that no cursed items will be trodden upon.
I do love the style of the game. It's so interesting. Very different, but very cool. The inside the building's a map? That's new. Okay. Banya, we're having a gathering this evening. Better heat up the banya. I should probably do it myself.
You warn the bride that guests from her side might show up soon. Shorts sent by the Abdiricha. You're right. As soon as the fire is lit in the banya, a demon appears.
Fight him. This is a wedding. I will not allow you to hurt a wedding. Waste. Fierce claw. Okay. Okay. I have 7 defense, so I'm pretty set for defense. I will fight you little buggers, because you're going to be a problem. None of them have positive status effects. Alright, that should be okay. Does that do 9 damage? Okay, yeah, it has to do all of it. It's fine, I can take a point of damage. Waste. We haven't cursed anyone yet, that's not gonna help us. So... that. And I'll use my cat to protect me. That's probably what I'll do. He's just gonna keep wasting me, though. Waste takes away health over your turns. See, at the beginning, I put 5 waste on him, so he lost 5 health at the beginning of his turn. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Yep. And then we'll do move negative status effect on ourselves. We do not have a lot of damage cards, unfortunately. So we'll just have to deal with these. Because this guy doesn't attack. All this guy does is put more waste on you so you take more damage over time. And if there's just one of them, it's pretty easy to manage. Dang, we still don't have a lot of... That sucks. I guess we'll have to increase... Regeneration is getting health back over the course of multiple turns, and Bless is increasing your attack output. And those are the basic afflictions that can be put on your character or the enemy. There are more complicated ones. But I think I can worry about that. If anyone has any questions, I can answer that. Ooh, double curse. That's pretty good. Oh, and this little purple box right here means sin. I believe that the amount of sin we accumulate by the end game affects our ending. I'm trying to go for a sinless ending. So we're trying to avoid cards and actions that accumulate sin. Ooh. That's pretty good. Instantly draw 2 pages. Double curse. I'm gonna go double curse. Nice, new level.
After you catch your breath, you wash the bride while speaking the ritual Zaga verse, and then help to get her in the wedding dress.
Awesome. I am going to equip something, though, since I now can level up. Number of active slots for items is increased by 1. Yes. Learn. Give me that. Items. Equipment. Yeah. Excellent. Alright. And now, arrival of the bridal procession. The guests should arrive soon. We'll all go to Vilgort for the ceremony together. Hopefully this goes well.
Carts with wedding guests have already started to arrive at the yard. There will be a wedding gathering this evening, so there's going to be quite a crowd. Nikolai is here, as well as old Yegor, the master of ceremonies, and the groom's relatives. The moment the guests enter the yard, the mother of the bride brings her daughter out.
You came!
Jesus, so many people.
Well, we came, yes, so greet your guests.
No wind and then a gale. No guests and then a swarm.
Greetings, Yegor Yevlampovich, Master of Ceremonies.
Howdy! Soon we'll make you completely human.
Greetings, noble best man, my loyal friend.
Well, as they say in Sheridan, bonjour!
So the bride used to be... She is a changeling. She was taken from birth by a demon and swapped out for a log. Which I guess is like an illusion, because no one can tell the log isn't a baby. And we got her out of the demon world, basically. And the only way to ensure she doesn't get taken back to the demon world is to get her married. Because I guess the binding of another person from the human world will keep her here. So she's getting married to our friend Nikolai.
Greetings, betrothed.
Greetings. See? I'll fulfill my promise very soon.
Oh well, the evening won't start by itself. Time to drink for the bride.
Don't go ahead of the cart. When the master of ceremonies tells us to, then we will start.
Come on! You're too ceremonial. They do everything quicker in the city.
Right. And the people there will lose what's left of their souls soon. We'll start this wedding proper, as it's supposed to be started.
Oh, Jesus Christ, don't be angry, Vasilisa Fedorovna. Igor Yevlampich, it will be as you say.
Unharness the horses and get ready for dinner. and I need to speak to you, matchmaker.
As you say, Igor Ivlanovich. As you say. Come here, everyone.
Could you be a bit quicker, old man?
Come, come. You'll get what you're due soon enough.
Okay, where are we at? We're there. I just want to make sure there are no herbs. I mean, we're in a barn. There's probably not. But I like to make sure. Okay, we'll talk to the bride first.
I'm not your typical bride. The others usually say goodbye to their home. I learned about this only recently.
You had a chance to see it. Not every cursed one has that chance.
That's right. But you'll help me if something goes wrong?
I didn't save you from a demon for nothing.
Thank you, Vasya.
Nah. Making friends everywhere. Why are we talking to Hay?
Khaldoons often throw in a pod with 9 peas to prevent horses from passing. You search the haystack, but don't feel any cursed artifacts nearby.
Okay, good.
Hey, Kola, prepare your coins. We have a song for you.
Hey, hit it! Petka, let's have some drums!
Well, Vasilisa, we've been through fire together to end up here.
It's true. Nikolai actually went to hell with us to get the bride out of it.
Wait a little bit. This feast will get pretty fiery soon.
Vitka, how are you doing after that night?
Oh yeah, Fedka almost died. I mean, I didn't shed any tears over it. He was kind of an ass. But basically, he went to a party expecting it was just going to be a party, and he disregarded us telling him, hey, we think there are demons here. And they tried to hang him. And we haven't really seen him since we saved his life. And he was pretty much in shock immediately after we saved him. So, it's a good question about how he's doing.
I don't quite remember what happened, Vaisa. I only know one thing. If it wasn't for you, the feast would have been my last. I won't forget it.
Oh, well, that's a nice reaction. Surprising.
It turns out you're like a mother to everyone here.
And that's sad because Vasilisa could very well be a mother on her way, because she got she got engaged a few months ago, and then her fiance killed himself. The whole plot of the game is we're trying to take the seals off the black book we have so we can make a wish. Because after you take all the seals off, you get a wish. And she wants to wish him alive again and out of hell. Because he killed himself, he is currently in hell. He was not even permitted to be buried on church property. Oh, chickens are pushing me.
Everything is quiet at the moment. There are no Khaldoons around except for you and old Igor. I'm keeping my eyes open. If I notice any chorts, I'll tell you.
Shorts? Regular people don't see them.
Wrong. Anyone can see a chort today. Have you heard about the carts with no horses? Who moves them if not chorts?
Well, I know that shorts spin the grindstones.
Uh-huh. And who's pushing a cart if there are no cattle? Chorts! Who else? And then there's another thing. The locomotive, for instance. Oh! And have you heard about Peligraph? Recently in Solikamsk, the Peligraph chorts made such a ruckus. The peasants pulled down Peligraph. It's a sort of nobility that they have a the graph. They got the graph.
This kid's an idiot.
I've heard something about Pele the Graph.
Be on the lookout. Pele the Graph himself may show up.
Are you talking about a telegraph? What's going on with the floor?
If there's any cursed wool in the bride's way, it will bring bad luck. If it's bare wool, the procession might not be able to pass at all.
Oh.
You inspect the floor, but you don't notice any cursed artifacts.
See what I mean? It's like it has a weird set of circumstances for every ceremony. There's always something you need to be on the lookout for. There's always something that'll cause good or bad luck. Okay. Let's talk to the bride's mother, because we're supposed to talk to Igor.
So that's how life turns out to be. For so many years, I've been raising a log, and my daughter was suffering from demons. Oh, Jesus Christ. How did it happen? Forgive me, Lord.
Your child wasn't growing, so why didn't you visit a knower?
I called a doctor, and he said that it's a kind of a scientific disease.
All diseases come from demons. Why are you listening to doctors? Be glad that Nikolai got to us.
Oh, I don't even know how to thank you, Vasilisa Fedorovna. My daughter will do well with such a matchmaker.
All diseases are demons. Well, kind of, in a metaphorical sense,
Are
perhaps.
you happy with the groom?
Oh, we couldn't hope for better. Practical, has served in the army. What more could you wish for?
Your daughter is an enviable bride.
I myself couldn't have brought her up better. Lord, forgive me, but how could you say that she grew up with demons? No one would believe it. And such a dowry. Even I got a belt, just like my daughter's. I don't know who sent it, though.
Oh no. We basically saw a foreshadowing of someone, a witch, who is known for making really nice belts, by the way. Basically planning to ruin the wedding with the help of a shadowy silhouette figure, which I am pretty sure is the doctor. And she's known for making belts. In fact, we tricked her into making the bride's belt. So the fact that her mother get a dowry and somehow another belt that exactly matches the bride's is a little concerning. Okay, bye. Yeah, we're gonna ignore that. That's not suspicious at all. Anything else over here? Oh, nope, we already checked the hay. Nope, okay. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. I don't want to miss something then be like, the wedding's ruined! Okay. Old Igor.
How can you live with this friend of yours? I just don't get it.
He's alright. A funny guy. Anyway, I want to speak to you about something else. We need to guard this wedding. Notice anything?
Right, instead of Fetka. But no, everything seems proper.
Keep your eyes open. Don't give any curse a chance to settle.
Have you sensed anything wrong?
The horses were reluctant to go when the procession was leaving the gates. I whispered a bit, and it sort of improved. But these things don't happen without reason.
Yep, nope, no way the horses were just a little temperamental.
Why don't you have a look? Maybe with your powers of sorcery, you'll be able to find something.
I looked everywhere. I clicked on all the buttons.
I don't think any Khaldun's will show up. They're scared of you. Have been for a long time now.
Could be. So we won't sound the alarm yet, right? Besides, what's a good wedding without a Khaldun duel? There was this event in my youth. I was the best man and guarded the wedding. A disgruntled Khaldun showed up. They hadn't invited him, you see?
Back when I was a young man.
So I gave him a good cursing. He was sick for an entire week after that. But you should look for a curse anyway. We don't want you to be sick.
Filth at a wedding. There was once a Khaldun who served as the best man at a wedding. He guessed all the riddles they posed him. The priest had already performed the blessings, and the couple began to walk over to their guests. However, there was some kind of filth at their feet. The Khaldun wiped it away at once and asked the couple to walk backwards to the priest. Only then did he allow them to join their guests. Filth is a kind of evil eye. In Russian, the words filth and quarrel sound similar to one another. He realized there was an evil Khaldun among the guests who hoped to spoil the wedding. At the wedding feast, he noticed a Khaldun from another village. He lifted him up and made him stand on one leg while the others celebrated. A dog of a man, the evil Khaldun whined for mercy. "Let me go, for God's sakes, don't shame me." The best man answered him, "Let this be a lesson to you." Okay. So We should be on the lookout for dirt.
Did you teach our accordion player any words?
I did, and he whispered them correctly.
I hope he doesn't mix anything up.
What could he possibly mix up? I'll look after him.
Listen,
Talk
he
to
did
you
not
later,
seem very
Grandpa.
competent to us.
I'll have a look around.
Remember how I taught you to spoil weddings?
Of course I do.
Well, try to find some wool or bean sprouts. You need to dispose of them if some chort left them behind.
All right, Grandpa.
Okay, I guess we'll look again. But I'm not seeing anything. I'll check the hay again, I guess. 'Cause all of this is all shit I've already done.
Khaldoons often throw in a pod with 9 peas.
No. And over here was nothing.
If there's any cursed wool in the bride's way, it will bring...
Okay. No. Nothing to be seen. Okay, we're gonna leave now.
You may go on your way.
Alright, I'm gonna save and then I'm gonna leave. Just in case. Okay. I never have any faith in myself.
You may go on your way.
Especially when the game's like, there could be stuff, and I'm like, I didn't find anything. Room in the attic. Noisy room. Room in the attic. All kinds of evil spirits like to hide in the attic. I should check it out, just in case. Okay. Let's go.
You look into the pantry near the haystacks and see a ruffled silhouette of a Susietko. He seems to be deep in his thoughts, and he doesn't notice you.
Greetings, Susietko, kind host.
Oh my, you scared me. Witch. I get rid of you this very instant.
Wait, I'm the matchmaker. I'm helping the wedding, not spoiling it.
Ah, I see. I thought you won on the cursing sword. I have failed to notice in time. I think I saw something the other day, but it wasn't quick enough. The shadow escaped.
I thought that there was no Susietko here, and that the changeling lock drove you away.
Oh, that was the case. The changeling was strong, so he escaped to my relatives. It was only recently that I could come back.
Are you happy with the bride?
Oh, I am. I feel bad though, as I couldn't keep her away from the curse. I don't have much power in the banya.
So a Susietko is technically a demon, but it's a good demon. It looks after the household and protects the patrons of the household.
Whom did you see? Tell me in details.
Some man was rummaging around the haystacks.
A young Khaldoon. Once a young Khaldoon came to a wedding. He's never even read a book, but he's quite talented. He sees an old Khaldoon sitting in the place of honor, helping himself to treats, and asks him, "Why are you wearing that fancy hat, gray-haired one?" "And what business is that of yours?" answers the old Khaldoon. "Or do you think, Greenhorn, that you have more knowledge than me?" "Of course I do," answers the young man. "Well, if that's the case," answers the old man, "why don't you pour us a glass of vodka?" That being done, the old Khaldoon whispers something over the glass and says to the young man, "Here, have a drink." The young man does 3 somersaults, takes the glass, and drinks it down. "Now you have a drink," he tells the old man, pouring another glass. The old man drinks it and at once sticks to the ceiling. The young man takes a whip and begins to lash the old man. The old man screams bloody murder, and his sons start begging the young man to let him go. From then on, nobody's seen this old Khaldoon at weddings. 3 somersaults and takes a glass. Okay. Interesting story.
I searched the yard, but I couldn't find anything cursed. Wait, a frog? So he was a merchant.
Devil knows. He could play tricks on my eyes better than you. He sneaked up to me and grabbed me by my fur. But that's all right. I had seen enough by then. Take a look in the morning.
you'll find it.
The Susiedka advises you to look in the lining of the chest with the bed sheets, which are to be brought into the house of the groom.
The lining of the chest with the bed sheets. Okay.
I need to go, kind Susiedko host.
Very well. See you soon. See you soon.
Cute. Okay, let's go to the noisy room. What is that noise? It couldn't be a chort, could it? A chort is a demon. That's another translation.
It turns out the room is noisy because several men decided to kill some time by playing cards. They are so immersed in the game that they fail to notice you.
Hardly anyone visits this part of the house. Secrets.
What are you doing here? This is no place for a girl.
Excuse you, I can go where I want.
Hey, wait! What are you blabbering about? Come in, Vasilisa. Welcome. Long time no see, right?
Ah, it's Samson.
Shh. She's a witch. I know her. Shut your mouth. She'll curse you.
God helps. Samson, you're working on the Zemskaya station, right?
Well, welcome. Be our guest.
Silence, you fool! That's right. From the Urolka station. What are the chances? The bride's parents are old acquaintances of mine.
And I turned out to be a matchmaker. Do you play cards?
Yes, madam. Would you like to join?
I'm not going to just because it will take a really long time for me to play cards.
So, are you familiar with the bride's parents?
Her father, when he was still alive, traded salt. He would often visit our region. I told him lots of made-up stories, but he told me a true story about, his daughter.
Okay. And again, I'm gonna save just to make sure I'm not missing anything here. Because I don't think you have to play cards to get information. I think it's just like an optional
You may
thing
go on your way.
you can do. Alright. Let's go. The table in the upper room is prepared for an evening gathering. Tomorrow is the wedding day.
Finally,
So excited.
after the prolonged greetings of the foreign guests, the ritual of drinking to the bride begins. The bride brings wine to everyone, and the guests sit in the traditional order. A dinner is served that consists of many dishes: jellied minced meat, meat soup, fish pie, and calf's head. These are only a tiny portion of all the dishes served. The whole week before the wedding, the bridesmaids and the bride were preparing wailings of grief. Now it's time for songs of praise and glory. Before continuing the feast, you decide to stretch your legs and walk into a decorated room.
And she has the blackest book. And her eyes. A true Satan.
We're standing right there.
She looked at me and I sort of froze. She wanted to set her chort on me.
Uh-huh.
But then I told her, I'll hit you so hard.
What did you tell me?
Ah, sweet mother. Lord Jesus.
It's me who's going to hit you hard. Or should I send my chort on you?
Oh, Vasa, don't curse him. He was a fool. Don't be strict with him. He used to tease me too when I was with Proshka.
Oh my gosh, is that the girl that Proshka was possessing? You look so cute now. Oh my gosh, your little face is scarred. That's so sad.
I know that you're good. You should be called a witch doctor.
Akulina, was it you who I cured of Ikota?
An Ikota is just a demon that possesses someone. That's what Proshka was.
It was me, Vasilisa. Thank you, mistress.
So cute.
This chort has no business sitting as an Ikota. Proshka is doing good now. He's traveling with me.
So, he's helping you. Who knew it would turn out so well? This is my friend, Piotr. He's very good with his flute.
Well, it is what it is.
Aw.
If you tell any more stories like that about me, you won't have any limbs to hold that flute. Got it?
He's Vasilisa, he's just a kid.
Got it.
So, how are you doing without Proshka?
Oh, I couldn't be happier. The chort doesn't speak from inside me in a scary voice, and the other children don't make fun of me anymore. Thank you, Vasya.
That's good. I'm glad
How's
to
your
hear that.
patrol doing? Noticed any more Khaldun's?
Everything's quiet. I'm on the lookout.
Do you like the wedding?
Oh, it's pretty, and the songs, and everyone is dressed so nicely.
That's rubbish. But Nikolai's uniform looks great. I bet he has a gun at home.
Oh, you're such a boy.
Oh, when I grow up, I'll cry my eyes out, and then I'll live happily.
The neighbors of this tall carpenter are lying face down on their plates, snoring peacefully.
Do you think I bored them with my talking? Oh no, that's not the case. In all of Perm-Gubernia, there's no man more dashing than me.
Oh, really?
Well, if it's about carpentry or drinking. Anyway, in all the rest, I'm afraid I'm not that good.
So your axe feeds you?
Yeah, I recently put a blockhouse in Anbor. I'm often hired in this Uyest, if only I was paid as well as I should. I can build whatever you can think of. A boat or a church. My tool is always with me. My loyal axe here.
So no one can beat you at drinking?
I can drink 5 bottles of vodka right now, believe it or not.
I think I can beat you at drinking.
You? Well, wanna try it?
After several cups, you feel sick.
I mean, that's fair. I'm a small girl. In real life, it takes me like 2 beers and I'm buzzed, so that's pretty accurate.
Vasilisa Fyodorovna, God be with you. I know I didn't believe you outright, but I was wrong. Oh, thank you, Vasilisa Fyodorovna. I don't know how to thank you. Take some sour cream from our cow.
I got my money back.
Oh, it was a lucky day when we met you.
So wait, what would have happened if I would have had my Adam's head? Would that have helped? Or would I have bet my Adam's head? I don't know.
Oh, Vasilisa, the bride told us about you.
Such a man she got herself, right?
Hush! Do you want to curse her?
Me? I can't curse. Here, Vasya will prove me right, right? But what a man, a soldier. Maybe I should get dragged away by chorts?
That's not... No.
Thank you for helping me. I understand that you got this friend quite suddenly.
That's all right. She's a fine girl. Feel like we've known her all these years.
It's a pity she didn't show up earlier.
Aren't you afraid that the bride used to be a changeling?
What's there to be scared about? She's ordinary now.
Things happen in life. It wasn't her decision to become a demon. Such was her fate.
The only one to blame here is her mother.
Oh, she's also suffered her fill with the changeling. God is forgiving.
Wow, that's some really mature way of thinking. Alright.
The feast is not yet over, but it will not continue on without
Without our approval. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure I'm not missing anything. Nope, okay. Alright, we'll continue.
The feast is not yet over, but it will not continue on. The feast continues, and each of the guests is honored with a song of glorification. After each song, it is customary to thank the singers with some money. Your turn comes. The song begins, "Ty kняжна наша сващенка." When the sound of the choir dies down, a girl with a tray approaches you.
You're our Duchess, dear matchmaker.
The eyes of the performers grow wide with surprise. Your generosity is momentarily praised in a song. At the end of the feast, a ritual dish is served. Selyanka, a large baked pudding with eggs. Nikolai deftly cuts a piece of pie and gifts his mother-in-law the customary coins. The feast will go on until morning, but old Yegor convinces you that tomorrow is the most important day, the traveling of the wedding procession to the wedding ceremony. You go home to have a little rest before dawn.
I think we only have one sin now. We're pretty close to not having any sin. Okay, our chorts. Let's give them meaningless jobs again. Oh, some meaningless jobs. Oh, I almost panicked. And there we go. And everybody else I can handle. Visitors. Hello.
God bless, Yegor Yevlampovich, Vasilisa Fyodorovna. I came for you, Vasilisa. I'll get you to Pakcha. And you, Yegor Yevlampovich, will get to Vilgard. Get ready. I'll wait for you at the gates.
Alright, Prashka, you ready for this? Whew. Alright. Big moment, wedding day. Let's go. Play Prashka. Farewell to beauty. The wedding day starts with a long ceremony.
You reach the bride's izba with the light of dawn. The changeling girl sits under the icons and starts a long ritual of saying farewell to the maidenly headband. The bridesmaids chant Uzhyasyaduka Maladyoshenka. The bride hands out red satin ribbons to everyone. The bride gives the prettiest one to you.
Oh.
The ritual drags on, and the guests have yet to arrive. The sounds of the last wailings quiet down close to the evening. The bridesmaids begin dressing the bride in the wedding gown, and you decide to look once more for cursed items in the yard while waiting for the guests.
Do I have a maidenly headband? Oh yes I do. Safe and fair and adorned. Oh yes I do. That's so nice. That's a plus 15 health. Am I gonna need that? The procession is gathering. While the lamenting is taking place, I should check the courtyard again and get rid of any new curses.
You go down into the yard. It looks empty and grim without wedding guests. Not surprising. This roof was home to an evil spirit for many years. You jump from a sudden rustling. You think you heard it coming from one of the haystacks, but which one? There was some noise coming from this haystack. Or was it that haystack?
No, I'm gonna guess let's search the large one first. Just wanna make sure there's no hint or anything. Doesn't look like it. Okay, check the large one, I guess. Bro, where are you going?
Was the noise coming from this haystack, or the other one? In the dry grass, you find your old acquaintances lying in wait, and grab them both by the scruff of their necks.
Let me go! Vasya, you again!
What are you planning here?
Sorry, Vasya. We were trying to ambush an evil Khaldun, not you.
Someone has been here for sure. We've been watching all night and saw it. He sneaked in and planted an ikota on the wedding.
Oh, Christ in heaven! Not an ikota!
It's alright. I'll protect you. Khalduns have no business cursing weddings.
What Khaldun did you see?
He sneaked in at night. Satan himself, I swear by God.
The gates opened by themselves. and the autumn seals were flying around.
It means Chorts were moving it.
And he himself didn't look like a Khaldun. He was dressed as a townsperson.
He started to whisper. It was so fast and so frightening. It was so dark, we almost couldn't see anything.
She likely won't find it by herself.
Stop whistling.
This flute must be good against the Khalduns.
So he ran, and we decided to change our hiding spot in case he'd be back. And you came.
What did that Khaldun do?
He whispered a lot and did something with his hands.
Wedding spoiling. It was considered taboo to not invite a Khaldun to a wedding. It was akin to not inviting close or distant relatives. People were afraid of Khalduns and generally did not want to take the risk. If by chance or for some other reason a Khaldun was not invited, there was a good reason to fear the consequences. This fear is well depicted in the painting A Sorcerer Comes to a Peasant Wedding by the Russian painter Vasily Maximov, a member of the, oh my god, I'm not going to even attempt that group. It was believed that there were many magical ways to spoil a wedding. For instance, a Khaldun could set newlyweds against each other or put a spell on the guests as a prank or with evil intent. Oof.
I think he was scattering cursed items.
We'll help you find them, Vasya.
She likely won't find it by herself.
All right, if you want to help, go right ahead. Petka, look in this haystack for a peapod with 9 peas. You, Akulina, look in that haystack, and I'll search the yard. All clear?
Clear. You likely won't find it without us.
All right, Vasilisa.
You closely inspect the floor. To your horror, you find a patch of burned dog hair. You remove it with a zagavar and throw it away in disgust. The chest contains snowy white bed sheets for the newlyweds. They must be given to the house of the groom once you go to the izba.
I was told to look into the lining.
You cut into the lining and, to your horror, find something furry inside. You find a dried bear paw that emanates dark sorcery. You hide this new artifact in your bag, as if against your will. The chest contains snowy white bed sheets for the newlyweds. They must be given to the house of the groom once you go to the izba.
Bear paw. Chorts were sometimes skewered on bear paws. Strengthens curse. That's
Suddenly,
awesome.
Petka calls out to you.
Vasya, I found it, I think.
I'm actually probably gonna wear that.
I too found some traces of the curse. You and I both have some. That's a lot. What do you have, Akulina? Well, it doesn't matter if you don't have any.
I found some, Vasya. Also a pod.
Quite a few curses. Powerful Khaldun is involved here.
The children look at each other worrisomely.
Give me those pods. Who knows what else is our enemy capable of? A curse? Will he summon Chorts? A mortal threat.
You jump from the sudden knock at the gates. The children run inside the house, screaming.
Why would I demand a ransom? Like proof that they paid, or?
You open the gates before the surprised.
I don't have time for ransoms. Go get your bride upstairs. I need to speak to the master of ceremonies.
No, I would've. I didn't know if ransoms were like a ransom.
You seem alarmed, Vasilisa.
I found so many cursed things right now. Someone powerful is trying to curse this wedding.
You tell old Yegor about your discoveries.
You can stop the wedding now.
But why? Wait, I'll tell Nikolai.
Old Yegor forcefully grabs your arm.
Hold there. Do you want to spoil their wedding? If you stop the procession right now, their whole life could go sideways.
Yes, but what if we're stopped on our way down the aisle? No one knows how all these curses turn out.
That's your task, Matchmaker, to guard the procession against it. If it stops, then yes, Only God knows what will happen. Don't bother the betrothed. Do your job, and I will do mine. We'll teach Fedьka some zagovors. He may learn something yet.
All right, Grandpa.
Let's go. We need to bless them on their way.
I've asked for a ransom? A ransom's usually something you hold against someone's will.
All the guests gather in the Izba. After the blessings of Nikolai and his bride, the procession departs to Vilgort, to the Church of the Trinity.
The preparations are complete. It's time to get going. Okay, let's do this.
This girl sure is lucky, right?
Yes. If you can return from another world. She wouldn't have done it by herself. We helped her. So is the case with the other dead. They can't get back by themselves.
So Kolya wouldn't pull her out without you, right?
Without me or Grandpa, unlikely.
You know, I've been thinking. In a way, you also pulled me out from the grave. If you didn't come that night to the pothouse, Shorts would have killed me.
Yes, I think that's how it happened.
I've heard what the girls in Vilgard have been saying, that you didn't want to become a witch. But you did become one, right? And so I've been thinking, you did it to help your betrothed.
Why would you think that?
You and your grandpa are taking me for a fool, but I see lots of things. The dead men can't go back by themselves, right? I visited lots of evening gatherings. I saw how much you loved him. So I think you decided. Vasya, stop this nonsense. Nothing good will come of it. You brought back that girl, but she never died. She was kidnapped, right? I was quite close to being dead. But she betrothed. Is dead. Buried.
Quit running your mouth. You don't understand anything.
Yeah, you're touching a really sensitive topic, Frederick.
Wait, don't be angry.
Edgar.
I'm not joking. I came close to seeing the afterlife. There's no coming back from there. And your chords constantly beg you for work, right? So how many people have you cursed already?
Not so many.
And what's next? Sooner or later, they'll get hungrier and hungrier and start dragging our souls to the grave. I've listened closely to many stories. Your church will also drag you to hell, along with who knows how many peasants.
I mean, yes, but I think you can counter it. Like, I feel like there's a way to be a good witch, to control the chorts to an extent and not be dragged to hell. For instance, you can choose not to curse people. You can choose to be sinless. You just have to put up with the chorts. You have to put up with the demons. Oh, man.
Don't judge Khaldoons by the old wife's tales. I'm keeping my chorts in check. You're saying my chorts will be the death of me. You can't know my fate. And you don't know his fate.
That's right. I don't. But I decided to make my own fate. You have your fate. You heard the Troika. So that's your fate. Maybe it wasn't a trick.
Troika, crossroad divinations. When performing divinations on the crossroad Fisk, a circle is drawn. Then you listen. If you hear sounds of an axe or crying, prepare for misfortune. If you hear sounds of bells on a troika, prepare for wedding.
But I have it differently. You remember how I stole from the shop? It wasn't the first time. I've done lots of similar things. I think maybe I should quit this kind of life. Start a household. I know it's not as fun or exciting. You saved me. So I wanted to ask your advice. You were nowhere after all. What do you think?
Oh god, man, you're asking me what you want to do with your life? I want you to do what makes you happy, bro. I mean, yeah, stop stealing. It's not good, but Agree. Yeah, sure, agree. I guess.
Well, Fietka, I've always told you to abandon your life of pleasure.
Right, I'll try. Old habits die hard. Next thing you'll know, I have my own household.
You better remember these words of yours.
I will. I'm not old enough to have a bad memory.
Fedka grins and flings the reins. Pakcha village is surrounded by mist, and the road to Vilgurt lies ahead of you. You think that if someone wanted this wedding ruined, he wouldn't be stopped this easily. You look around anxiously and prepare for the worst.
We have no sin now. That's excellent. Again, I have no idea how that will impact the end of the game, if that will impact the final boss fight or something, but I'm trying to go for a sinless playthrough and we'll see what happens. Cold Creek Fording. This spring crosses the road. It would be easy to stop the procession here. Let's hope not.
The winding path lures you in with a damp mist and mysterious shadows. What spirits hide behind them? Soon, you get to Cold Creek Ford. Yours and the bride's carts cross the water with a splash, but the third cart isn't so lucky. One of the wheels hits a stone, and all its passengers fall overboard. You look around and notice demon eyes in the dark. Fedka gives you a questioning look. What should you do with the rest of the guests?
Hop off and help? I don't know.
You hop off the cart and open the black book. Fedka passes the reins and hops off too. You need to depart as soon as...
Poison. Poison. Now I just have to deal with these guys. For each page I read, that sucks. There we go. Burning herbs. Okay. And we'll do Roshka. We get that health back. Okay, its next turn it'll die. Yep. If the enemy dies, inflict 5 to... Ooh. Like that.
The cart is finally fixed, and you quickly catch up to the procession. The peasants didn't see the Chorts, but they noticed you whispering Zagavers. Now they are looking at you and your book with respect.
Of course they are, just saved their butts. Near the Crooked Forest, while we were busy with the wedding, that Koldun could have taken advantage of the Crooked Forest. Oh boy.
The wedding train reaches the shadows of the gloomy trees of the Crooked Forest. Strange sounds escape the evening darkness. It appears the mysterious Khaldun cursed this road as well. Your suspicions prove correct. Although you have known this forest since you were a child, the road meets a fork that you have no memory of. Looks like the turn on the right is used more often than the one to the left.
Turn right?
Another fork. To the left of you, the forest parts, and to the right, the road loops back around. The road stops at a wide glade. While the wedding procession is turning around, you have some time to gather some healing herbs. Another fork. To the left of you, the forest parts, and to the right, the road loops back around. Your suspicions prove correct. Although you have known this forest since you were a child, the road meets a fork that you have no memory of. Looks like the turn on the right is used more often than the one to the left. You don't recognize the last fork either. The road to the left looks like it's submerged in darkness, and you see some moonlight above the road to the right. You arrive at another fork. The road to the left lies through a thick forest, and to the right you see a clearing amongst the trees. Finally, the forest is behind you. Vilgert is close, so you decide to take a break.
I don't know how I got through that. That was all guesses. Mikhail's Crossroads. Crossroads are a haunted place. Mikhail's Crossroads especially so.
Mikhail's Crossroads look unfamiliar. You feel as if you have entirely lost your sense of direction. You can't tell north from south. It's as if you are standing at this crossroads for the first time. You decide to resort to sorcery. You quickly whisper the words of the Zagavar and listen.
Sorcery. Mythological and pagan worldviews view the future as predetermined by destiny. This is why one could glimpse the future from divinations. During calendar holidays, when the borders between worlds grow thin, sorcery was considered to be especially effective. In a place of transition such as Crossroads, sorcery might become even more reliable. Thus, at a crossroads at night during Yuletide divinations, one could hear hints regarding the future. Sounds of a woodcutter's axe told of a coffin death was constructing, while the sound of jingle bells told of a fast-approaching wedding. Hey Sim, how are you doing? Using my emotes, so cute. I love my little Christmas emotes. I'm pretty good. I got off work early, so I actually had time to stream today. You hear the sounds of bells from the left, sounds of an axe from the right, and a mournful wail ahead. We should go to the sounds of bells. I know. I was super happy. And the only reason we were so dead today was because where I am right now, we're having a really bad snowstorm, so no one wanted to go out to eat. And luckily they let me go home, so I didn't get caught up in it, and that makes me happy. Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm home. I'm good. I do have to go to work tomorrow, but for now I'm okay. Sounds from the left. Turn left.
You chose the right way.
Yeah.
You make no mistake in choosing the road. This task is right down your alley. The road to Vilgert passes by uneventfully.
Thank you for the alert.
And you have a chance to rest. Looks like this is the last piece of the road to the Church of the Trinity.
Alright, almost to the boss. Trinity Church in Vilgort. We've nearly made it to the church. Uh-oh. I knew it was the doctor. I freaking knew it.
Vasilisa, stop the procession!
Alexander, we can't! It's a bad omen.
I suppose I can hide it now. No time to argue. I intend to curse your wedding procession, and I'm willing to see it through.
I knew it was the doctor.
What? Are you telling me that everything you do is based on science?
I can leave it be, but only if you give me the book.
Why?
But why do you need to ruin the wedding?
It's simple. I can take this artifact only if you're sufficiently weakened.
If the procession stops, the curse may splash out. Only God knows what should happen then.
Right. You're only saying this so I wouldn't interfere. No such thing will happen.
Listen to me. This is dangerous. Very dangerous.
You can't scare me, Vasilisa. Either give me the book, or the procession stops.
Listen. Let me wed this couple, and then we can fight. Why involve the bride and groom?
You won't trick me, Vasilisa. I came especially prepared for this fight. Now when there's a curse around us, we are equal.
I hate...
So that's how it is in your world. Always playing pretend. You could have helped me with the snake that time.
I wanted to, but you were doing fine on your own, and I wanted to see what kind of witch you were. I did. I think you're as powerful as me. I don't want to hurt anyone. I just need the book.
You know about this? What do you need it for? What are you planning?
Don't stall, Vasilisa. Fight me.
Why?
I can't give you the book, you know that.
Then it's the only way. Défense-toi.
Is that French? Holdoon Master. What the fuck? Hold on. Stop moving. Stop. All minions disappear when this demon dies. It's not a demon. Goes first if he has less words in a Zagavor than you. Okay. So he's doing Fierce amplifies by 2. And, okay, so he's just doing 2? I'm okay with him going first. Removes all negative stats. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind him going first. I'll fight you. No positive stats effects, though. Now freaking frick you up. Let's go. Let's do it. Is there any boon I can give myself, like, immediately? I can curse him. I can eliminate his defense. I can give myself bless. Excellent. Let's go. Oh, you're summoning. I hate you. Okay, he's attacking and summoning. Easily can guard myself. So I'm guessing I can only do 2 things? If I wanna... I don't even know. I'm not even certain. It doesn't have any positive effects. Guess I'll do this. I don't know. I wonder if that counts as 2 Zagavors. Okay. So, goes first if he has less words in a Zagavor than you. I guess I'll just... spend myself. I don't freaking know. Guess I'll do this one, and I'll use Proshka. Oh, man. I Why you gotta do this? You guys could have been a cute couple, but no. Completely absorbs all damage from the next 2 enemy attacks. Cool. Just positive. And he's going to hit me. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Do that, do that, do that. This'll hurt. That's okay. Guess I'll use this. Alright, let's go. Oh my gosh, you got more of them? Okay. Alright, we gotta kill you. He's doing 2 damaging. So I have to do... I don't know if I match him if I go first or he goes first. So... Man. I am not used to fighting other Khaldun. So I'll do this. I guess. I think I'll go first in this situation. I think. Yes, I do. Bye. This guy's gonna hurt. Ow. Okay, he's doing 3. He's gonna do another fly. So I need to kill it. Alright, I need to kill him is really what I have to do. If I just increase my ward, I don't have to worry about... He's gonna hurt me, but that's fine. I just need to kill him, really. I'll use this. I can just use my waste to damage them and attack him. That's probably what I'm gonna have to do. Increase curse. Oh, fabulous. I'm gonna have to defend the shit out of myself. Because I don't know if he goes first if we match in card length or not. I think he does, but I'm not certain. Don't know. But I need something that increases defense. I guess this is a time to try it out, I suppose. Or I could just use Proshka. It'll give me 10. If I get rid of him. Gives me 20. I'll probably block most of this. Okay, let's go. Next turn, that guy should die. Oh my gosh. What the f- Why are their attacks doing so much? I'm gonna have to curse everybody. He's doing 2. I don't know if that's gonna make me go first or him go first. I'm not certain. Certainly can do this. I'm gonna try to do 2 as he's doing 2. I don't know if I get the benefit there. Yeah, I do. Okay, well, it's lessening the damage. I'm immune, bitch. Bye. He's summoning. Okay. I can break his defense. That's not a problem. That on him is going to be great. Okay. So I get one more. Probably going to be that. I'm going to go ahead and break its damn defense. Alright, let's go. Why does he only have 4 curse? Oh, it gets rid of... that defense gets rid of things. It's hard to double down on.
Give me the book, Vasilisa, and the guests will be safe.
They have nothing to fear. I'll protect the wedding.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, he keeps using fierce. Oh my god. I don't have any negative status effects. It just gives me more defense. It gives me a defense 14, which is nice. Less ward. That'd be good. Increase my ward. Yeah, that'll help. Yeah, this is gonna hurt a little bit. Okay. Burning herbs. I've been waiting for that damn thing. Oh, he's only doing 2 spells. I'm gonna have to Rashka. I'm gonna cast freaking heal myself a little bit. Let's go. I need my freaking... I need my curse damagers. I don't know where they're all at. He's dealing 3. I'll go ahead. Not affect masters. Ah, dang it. Okay, I think I'll just use Bless. Use some more damage. Gonna hurt a little. No, no, it does it exactly. Nice. Why did that hurt? Okay. He's only doing 2 now. So that's gonna give me... This has curse on it. Oh, no, well, it'll just give me 8. Actually, I don't need that. I have enough ward to deal with this, so... And I have no attack spells. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Cool. Oh. Neat. I guess I'll just... I don't know. I will now. Yeah, it'll survive it. No, it won't. No, it won't. It's a waste. Alright, I'll do an Adam's head, I suppose. Bye! Actually, I should go all out here, shouldn't I? Yeah, I really should, because even if he does go first, it doesn't particularly matter. I'll take a little damage, but... Ow. He's doing his 10 defense now. So it'd be good if I went first to hurt him. Oh, it removes all negative stat. That's bullshit. Removes all negative status effects. Well then, yeah, no, I would want to go second. Yeah, I would want to go second. Yeah. Let's do it. That thing will attack me, and that's fine. He's gonna do 1 damage, gonna summon more. I could just freaking... I really need my damagers right now. I don't know why. So if I could just curse him. He's already cursed. Okay. I was gonna hurt you guys while I fucking can. Yeah, I should go first. $60.
I don't want to hurt you, Vasilisa. Not if I don't have to.
You've been lying like the devil himself, and now you want me to believe you?
Yeah! Tell us you're a man of science, and then it turns out you're actually a wizard with the same power level as us. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll call bullshit. Ah. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, I can count. That's fine. I don't mind taking that much damage. There's no positives. Okay. Ward I can do. And I guess I'll just do that, sure. I want to do that? I guess so. Yeah. I don't have Burning Herb anymore, do I? Yeah, I do. I guess I'll use this. I just want to hurt you. Oh! There we go. Let's go. Hit me. Do it. Damn.
Give up, or the entire wedding procession will be transformed.
Not if I stop you first.
Waste. Ah, no, that's not gonna work. I mean, it will if I go last. Which I'm kind of willing to do. And it's only gonna do 1 point of damage. I'm not gonna waste my herb on it. I don't think I'll waste my... yeah, I'm not gonna waste my... Yeah. It is a really long horse carriage ride. Oh, fucking fuck. Okay. That's not gonna help me immediately. Ah, man, I don't have Proshka. That sucks. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use a bewilder on them now. Okay. Oh well, alright. Ow. Suck. Ow. How are you doing so much damage? Oh, he's doing fierce constantly, that's how. Okay, I'm gonna curse your ass. Bless myself. Actually, no. Yeah, I am, because I can't double you if I'm... He's doing 3, so I'll do 3. Okay. Okay. First. Oh, this isn't gonna work if I... Fuck. I mean, it kind of won't. It'll be after I put all this shit on him again. I just wasted an herb, really, is what I just did. Well, that would be a really good one to play after. I'll have to take 13 points of damage, but I can do it. Bye! Healing herbs. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna get that one.
Alexander's driver notices that his master is weakened and strikes the horses. The carriage drives away. With horror, you realize that his last Zagavers weren't directed at you, but at the procession. The horses lose their footing, and the first carts overturn with a terrible crash. The world around you turns into a cacophony of screams, both animal and human.
This asshole. What the hell?
Alexander's curse hits the weakened wedding procession and slices through it. Some of the wedding guests turn into wolves and run into the forest. Others have lost consciousness or are injured from the crash. You notice old Yegor and run towards him. Several Zagavers later, and your mentor comes to his senses.
Ugh.
Grandpa! Grandpa, you're alive?
Vasilisa! Oh, Jesus, my head hurts.
Wait, I'll whisper a bit.
No time. What's happened to the procession? Was it cursed after all?
Yes, many of the guests were turned to wolves.
So they were. I wasn't seeing straight. I saw how Fedka was turning.
I'll get that, Alexander. Oh, but what should we do now?
Shush, don't whine. There's no time to think about that lad now. First, we fix the wedding.
Shit, Fedka became a wolf.
That's all right. You'll catch the wolves and heal them. Next thing you know, the seal will be broken.
How will I find them? Even my chorts may not be able to find the cursed.
We'll find them. I have this old friend of mine, a hunter. He will track them, find out who's missing, and fix up the wounded. Then we'll get ready for the road.
How did they turn into wolves? No one has heard of such thing for 100 years or more.
Well, your friend there cast a strong curse, and then you were right. Fedka is not very knowledgeable for a best man.
How do I lift the curse?
You need special herb, Cuckoo's Tears. It grows deep in the forest.
Hi, Kuro. Thanks for the raid.
Yeshi's domain. I think
What were you guys
this
playing?
hunter of mine will give you a hand with the herb as well.
So Fedka turned also?
Yes, there is his accordion. At first I thought I was seeing things.
What do we do with the bride and groom now?
They'll manage. I'll teach them a couple of secret prayers.
Hey, Kuro. What were you guys playing?
Who's that friend of yours?
Just a hunter. I'll tell you at home.
Monster Hunter, yeah. Did you guys kick the monster's butt, or was it the other way around? Aw, thanks, Kuro. I appreciate that. Oh no! Akulina! Is she okay?
Your friend, the Ikotnitsa, is lying.
Came to an
Akulina
agreement.
has lost consciousness. It seems the girl is hurt. Akulina comes to her senses and with difficulty stands on her feet.
Oh, Vasya, have you healed me?
Akulina, you're alive. Oh Lord, oh Jesus.
She's going to be all right now. Akulina, have you noticed where the wolves went?
I haven't. I don't remember anything since I fell. I can't see Piotr anywhere. He must have been turned too.
Your mother will bring you home. Rest there.
All right, Vasya.
Okay. Man, this is you actually came at, like, a funny time. Okay. Actually, I planned only to stream for 3 hours, so, you literally raided, like, at the last minute. Which is really funny, because it seems like the raids I've been getting today have been just completely funny timed. I had Spidey raid me earlier today, and she raided me right as we were going for a break. And that was funny. Because I came immediately back to greet people. It's just been a funny time today. Yes. Yeah. So thank you everyone for coming for the raid. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry that I'm gonna end it right as you come in. But just to let everyone know, I will only be streaming probably Friday next week. I will be out of town. I'll be out of state actually, for half of the week next week, so I won't be able to stream until Friday. So I look forward to seeing everyone Friday, 5 p.m. EST. I will be probably streaming The Sims 2 because I probably will be really tired from jet lag. But yeah, Kuro, thank you so much for the raid, and thank you everyone for watching and viewing and listening. Is it weird if I raid someone since you just raided me? Is that like taboo? I don't know what etiquette is. I feel kind of rude just taking the people you gave me and pushing them on someone else. Is that okay? Can I raid? Get them to follow you first. I can't force people to do that, but if they like me, I hope they do. Let's see here. Who is even on right now? Man, not a lot. Does anyone have any recommendations for a raid? Alright, I'll catch you next stream, Kuro. Do you have anybody that's on right now? Gummy VT? Okay, let me just go ahead and... I don't know how to do stuff. Okay. We'll go ahead and raid them. A clown VTuber. That'll be interesting. Alright. Again, thank you everyone so much for staying with me, and I appreciate the raids and all the views, guys. I really do. And I'll see you Friday. Where's my...